So this is my first video and I want to keep it very real. Sweet this side, and I've been trading from last 2 years. And most of it has been losses, not because trading doesn't work, but because of the mistakes that I kept on making again and again. Just for the context, I cleared 3 to 4 funding accounts and I reached the payout stage 2, but I was never able to get the payouts. It was not the strategy, it was not lack of knowledge, it was just me. To sum it up, my biggest mistakes were FOMO and impatience. So, what I used to do is I literally sit on charts on time, on my session, with all my rules, and then what next I had to do is wait, but I used to enter early. I used to see the price is coming to my level and I enter immediately. And then market does what it always does. It used to take my SL. Then I panic, I overtrade, and then I revenge trade, and the cycle goes on and on. So it has always been the same cycle. I see my setup, I take trade early, I lose, I panic, and then I see my setup to work perfectly in front of my eyes without me. Instead of waiting for my setups, I used to take trades early. Why? Because I used to be scared that I will miss the trade and it will just go without me. That is what FOMO is. The most painful part is the same setup which I originally planned goes perfectly on my way after I blew the account. And I was just there sitting and thinking, what if I just waited? It was always the same cycle. I set my setup, I don't wait, I go for the trade early, I lose, and then I see the perfect setup going without me. Later on, I realized that it is not the strategy problem, it is the discipline problem which I have and I'm suffering through. The other thing, which was the issue in my trading, was over trading. Now I take one bad trade and I used to panic, and now I want it back. I used to trade again without any conferences and without following my rules. And then, of course, my SL gets hit again and again every time. I realize I have to be very disciplined and consistent with my rules every time I trade. Like every single time, I have to follow my book, follow my journal. If you're watching this, the biggest lesson which I have learned in last 2 years is that you can have the best strategy in the world, but if you cannot wait for your setup, it is useless. Patience is literally the whole game. Not entering is also a position. So yeah, this is my story. 2 years of trading and these mistakes has cost me everything. If you are going through the same thing, just know that you are not alone. If you feel relatable to this video or my story, you can just subscribe or just like. I'll be posting more videos like this. I hope you all like it. And if you have anything to say or any questions, you can just comment it down. That is it. Thank you.